Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the future of global economics with a look at the top 10 richest countries in 2050. Get ready to explore which nations will dominate the world economy and what factors contribute to their success. Let's get started. Predicting the richest countries in 2050 is speculative, but can be based on projections from various economic models and studies by organizations like PwC, Goldman Sachs, and the World Bank. These estimates are typically made using factors such as GDP growth, demographic trends, technological advancement, and geopolitical factors. Here's a list of the top 10 countries expected to have the largest economies by 2050. Number 10. Russia. Russia is projected to stay among the top economies in 2050, largely due to its vast natural resources including oil, gas, and minerals. The country will benefit from its energy exports and growing partnerships in Asia, particularly with China and India. However, to sustain its economic status, Russia will need to diversify its economy and reduce its reliance on hydrocarbons, especially as the global economy moves toward renewable energy. Russia's future growth will also depend on its ability to improve infrastructure, governance, and technological innovation. Its strategic geographic position and continued military and geopolitical influence will help maintain its economic significance on the global stage. By 2050, Russia's economic future will also hinge on its ability to diversify away from its heavy reliance on oil and gas exports. While its vast natural resources will remain important, Russia is likely to invest more in sectors such as advanced technology, aerospace, and military industries to boost its global economic standing. Additionally, Russia's Arctic expansion, made possible by climate change, will open up new shipping routes and access to untapped natural resources, giving it strategic economic advantages. If Russia successfully develops its high-tech industries, particularly in artificial intelligence and cybersecurity, and expands trade relations with emerging economies in Asia and Africa, it can solidify its position as one of the world's richest and most influential nations. Number 9. Germany. Germany is expected to remain Europe's largest economy and one of the richest countries in the world by 2050. Renowned for its engineering and manufacturing prowess, Germany will continue to lead in sectors like automotive, machinery, and green energy. The country's highly skilled workforce, focus on technological innovation, and robust industrial base will ensure its economic strength. Germany's leadership in renewable energy and its role as an economic powerhouse within the European Union will further solidify its position. As a hub for research and development, it will remain a key player in global industries, particularly in green technology and artificial intelligence. Number 8. Japan. Although Japan faces challenges related to an aging population, it is still projected to be one of the wealthiest countries by 2050 due to its high level of technological advancement and innovation. Japan's strength in industries such as robotics, electronics, and automotive manufacturing will help maintain its economic position. The country's focus on automation, artificial intelligence, and advanced healthcare solutions to address its demographic issues will be essential for its continued prosperity. Japan's ability to innovate and adapt will be its main driver for staying competitive in the global economy. Number 7. Nigeria. Nigeria is projected to become one of the richest and largest economies by 2050, largely due to its population, which is expected to surpass 400 million, making it the third most populous country in the world. The country's abundant natural resources, particularly in oil and gas, will continue to be a significant part of its economy, but diversification into sectors like technology, manufacturing, and services will be crucial to sustaining long-term growth. Nigeria's potential to leverage its young workforce and digital economy, along with improvements in governance and infrastructure, will be key factors in its rise. If political stability improves and education access expands, Nigeria could become a major global economic player. Number 6. Mexico. Mexico is expected to be a top economy by 2050, benefiting from its strategic location, large population, and growing manufacturing sector. Close proximity to the U.S. allows for strong trade relations and investments, and Mexico's expanding middle class will drive domestic consumption and economic growth. Continued economic reforms, investment in education and innovation, and efforts to reduce corruption will play a crucial role in Mexico's future economic success. Additionally, if Mexico capitalizes on nearshoring trends and increases its role in global supply chains, its economy could grow even faster. Number 5. Brazil. Brazil is forecasted to remain one of the wealthiest nations by 2050, driven by its vast natural resources, including agriculture, mining, and energy sectors. With a large population and strong domestic market, Brazil's economic prospects look promising, particularly if it continues to make improvements in governance and infrastructure. The country's efforts in sustainable agriculture and renewable energy, combined with its leadership in global food production, will be major contributors to its economic success. Brazil's rich biodiversity and efforts to mitigate climate change through conservation could also become economic assets. Number 4. Indonesia. Indonesia is expected to make a major leap in global economic rankings, becoming one of the richest countries by 2050. As the largest economy in Southeast Asia, its young population, rich natural resources, and expanding middle class will drive growth. Indonesia's strategic position and increasing role in international trade will also contribute to its rise. The country's economic diversification and investment in infrastructure and education will allow it to sustain high growth rates. Additionally, its ability to harness digitalization and adapt to green energy trends will further cement its economic prosperity. Number 3. United States. While the U.S. will likely see its relative share of global GDP decreased due to the rapid growth of China and India, it is projected to remain one of the richest countries in the world by 2050. The U.S. will continue to lead in high-tech innovation, research and development, and financial services, with sectors like AI, biotechnology, and space exploration driving its economy. America's strong university system and its dominance in innovation, entrepreneurship, and military power are expected to ensure its continued relevance on the global stage. Its vast natural resources and leadership in technological innovation will help maintain its wealth status. Number 2. India. India is expected to emerge as one of the wealthiest and fastest-growing economies by 2050, driven by a young and large population, rapidly expanding technology sector, and a growing middle class. By mid-century, India's GDP is projected to rival or surpass the US due to its favorable demographic structure, increasing urbanization, and focus on sectors like information technology, manufacturing, and renewable energy. India's economic growth will also be bolstered by continued reforms aimed at improving infrastructure, governance, and ease of doing business, making it a hub for global investments in industries like AI, pharmaceuticals, and space exploration. India's rise as an economic superpower by 2050 will also be propelled by its thriving startup ecosystem and tech innovation. As the country strengthens its leadership in software development, its services, and digital platforms, its growing influence in the global tech industry will rival Silicon Valley. Furthermore, India's focus on renewable energy and sustainable development, particularly solar power, will play a significant role in transforming its economy. With ongoing improvements in infrastructure, healthcare, and education, India will foster an even larger, more skilled workforce that will help drive productivity and innovation across multiple sectors, ensuring sustained growth and global influence. Number 1. China. China is projected to remain one of the world's richest and largest economies by 2050, with a gross domestic product, GDP, that surpasses most nations. Its large population, strategic investments in technology, and the Belt and Road Initiative will continue to fuel its economic dominance. China's focus on innovation, renewable energy, and artificial intelligence is expected to keep its economy growing at a strong rate, even as its population begins to age. While China's economic growth will slow compared to its explosive growth in the early 21st century, its diversified industries, advancements in green energy, and a booming tech sector will help maintain its position as a global powerhouse. By 2050, China's continued investment in infrastructure, both domestically and globally, will further strengthen its economic reach. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, will likely have matured by then, establishing China as a dominant force in global trade, with extensive networks of railways, ports, and trade routes linking Asia, Africa, and Europe. China's commitment to technological self-reliance, including advancements in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and renewable energy, will position it as a leader in the 21st century global economy. Additionally, the country's shift towards green technologies and sustainability initiatives will help it maintain growth while addressing environmental concerns and global climate change pressures. These countries are projected to be the richest based on a combination of factors such as population growth, technological advancements, and shifts in global trade and energy markets. The rankings can evolve depending on how countries handle challenges like climate change, governance, and innovation over the next few decades. Thanks for tuning in to our video on the top 10 richest countries in 2050. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Let us know in the comments which countries' rise to the top surprised you the most. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.